Hello all. Today I will be taking you on a virtual tour through my website that I worked on my EDU 333 class for California University of Pennsylvania. So to start off, we have my opening page. We have up top here Physics and Calculus with Mr. Bieber. We have an easy to access and easy to read little tab screen here where we can move in between the home page, the classes page, the resources page, the class calendars, and my personal page. As well, over here in the top right-hand corner, we have access to all professional social media. So, moving downward, we have a Learn More link, and that will take you to the classes previously mentioned where you can learn more about them. And I just have a brief overview of some of the things that the students will be working on in the class. This year is focused around the Physics 1 class, this is focused around the Physics 2 class, and this year will be focused on the Calculus class. As well as down here on the bottom, I do have the copyright infringement law where it basically states that all of the content here is provided through Wix and I'm simply using it. Moving on from here, let's go to the classes section. Once again, the brief overview of the Physics 1 class, the Physics 2 class, and my Calculus class. It's just 2 or 3 sentences per class about what we're going to focus on and what we will be doing. Moving on from here, this is where most of the content of the website is. This is the news and resources page. Up top here, I will have the news. It's what I'm going to be working on, any clubs that I'm going to be working with, any papers that I'm trying to write, any school activities that I'm currently participating in, and that'll be up top here so all students can see kind of what I'm doing to help the community. Moving down, one of the first things that I hit on is the copyright law. This little paragraph here goes over how I'm following the law and what uses I've done for it. Moving down even farther, I start talking about Powtoon, the uses of Powtoon, the advantages that Powtoon has as an assessment tool and as a education tool, and then some of the disadvantages as well. And then moving downward, I have the full working link with the embedded video, as we can see here as it loads. So we can see that this does work, this is embedded in, and students won't have to follow any kind of link. It's right here in the middle of my website. Moving down farther yet, I have my Adobe Spark tool and a brief overview of the uses, the pros and the cons that the Adobe Spark website provides, as well as, once again, a little video that I embedded into the website using Adobe Spark. And there we can see that works as well. Scrolling up yet, we move on to the class calendars. And this will be a section where the most recent laboratory for classes. So in the Physics 1 class, we would focus on fractal antennas, and then this would be a brief overview of that lab. The Physics 2 class would be bridge structural failures across the years, and this is focused on a lab and a big section of what the class is really about. And moving on, where there's not really a ton of labs in calculus, so this would just be a link here to the calendar for the upcoming test. Moving on from that, we have my personal page. It talks about CalU graduate, physics and calculus education. It gives a brief overview of who I am, where I come from, and the things I enjoy. And here's just a few pictures. A high school track banquet where I gave a speech commemorating coaches, and this was a recent picture taken of a professional photo for the Cairo chapter of Fiji. So overall, I feel like my website provides a lot of useful information that students could use, and I think this is a great capstone on the EDU 333 class that CalU has provided. Thank you.